Hello everyone, I'm the Herooflead, come back to another episode of Pokemon Yellow! Excuse me. In the last episode, we got through the SS Anne, and a lot of our Pokemon were... are they all level 25? Hell, or things. In this episode, I said we were gonna go take on the gym, but we're gonna do one little side mission here. Before going through here, make sure you bring a Clefairy with you. This is why I told you to catch 2 Clefairy. Did I tell you to catch 2 Clefairies in Mount Moon? Anyway, I caught 2 Clefairies in Mount Moon. One to evolve with a Moonstone to work up our Pokedex, and one for this. You do not need this Clefairy in red, blue, and whatever the fuck. It's a different Pokemon that it wants. I actually don't remember which Pokemon it wants. I'll have to look that up in a minute here. This is Diglett Cave. What a surprise, Diglett's dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Veridian City. In Diglett Cave, you have a 99% chance of encountering, well, what do you think? A Diglett! Beautiful little moleman. Oh, hey Spike. I didn't realize you were out here. I murdered it. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to catch one. Alright, we'll put Butters out front then. However, I say 99% because there is a 1% chance that you can encounter its evolved form, What?! As... Okay, so here it is, the 1% chance finding the evolved form of Dugtrio. Okay, sorry, it's not like that astronomically hilarious to find, but the fact that it's the second encounter showing up as I'm explaining it, that is absolutely legendary. Dugtrio is really fast. Barely anything is going to outspeed this thing. Ugh, my god. And it's found at super high levels too, between 29 and 32. Oh jeez, okay. Okay. Understandable. Maybe we should switch to something else to whittle it down. Okay. Doesn't seem to have that good of moves. It has better moves than Fire Red and Leaf Green. Didn't affect enemy Dugtrio. Crap. You gonna hurt yourself? Yeah, that's the way it's done. Ooh! Maybe that's not the way it's done. Go to sleep! Oh. Well, that's okay. You can't use Dig, I'm a flying type, dum-dum. There we go. Get him to sleep. You woke up immediately? Oh, jeez. Okay, get him to sleep. No! 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 Well, I wasn't originally planning on catching a Dugtrio anyway. I wasn't gonna, like, run in here to find one. I was gonna catch a Diglett and move on. But, dear lord. Okay. Give me a second to catch a Diglett. Alright, did it. Diglett, the multiple Pokemon prefers dark places and spends most of his time underground, though it may pop up in caves. Do you want to give a nickname to Diglett? No. Now, with Diglett's Cave here, you could actually use one of the... If you want the Dugtrio right away, you can actually use the Repel method, whereas a Repel will only... Okay, my puppy's trying to get up with me. I gotta guide her here. There you go. Oh, crap. There. Sorry. where a repel will only repel Pokemon lower level than you. So you make sure you're higher than all the Digletts can be, and lower than the Dugtrios, and only the Dugtrios will be encountered, making it technically 100%. Alright. Sorry, I was... let my puppy get... I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If a Pokemon's flash could light it up. Oh, I wonder if that's what we need to do here. This is Route 2! All the way back in front of Pewter City! And with our new ability Cut, that we've put on a Mew, we can get right back into Pewter. And you can head over to Mount Moon if you really want again. If you missed the Clefairy. It's gonna heal a bit. Alright, after a little heals, there is a reason to go back to Pewter right now. Now that we have Cut, we can cut the... whatever it was, the tree here, to get access to a different way to get into... Okay, you know what? This is kind of suspicious. Alright. You can use Cut to get this down. Come on, Mew. Do your job. Gone. And we can head into the back of the museum. We are proud of 2 fossils of very rare prehistoric Pokemon. There's the guy that charges you to go in. You can't sneak in the back way. Oh, whatever. Do you know what amber is? No. Amber is fossilized tree sap. Okay. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be great if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore me. So I have a favor to ask. Take this to a Pokemon lab and get it examined. You receive the Old Amber. This, like the Helix fossil in Mount Moon, is an item we can do something with later. Any Pokemon fan knows exactly what it is, but I'll suspend the disbelief of myself, and maybe some of you have never seen Pokemon before and decided to use this rinky-dink nobody's playthrough of Pokemon Yellow. I don't know why that would be the situation. I doubt it would ever be the situation, but hey. We can't do anything with the Helix fossil or the Old Ember until endgame stuff. I mean, you can reach the area before technically fighting the 4th gym? No, 5th. I think you need to fight the 4th gym. But the 5th gym, before you even fight it, you can go and get it. The game gets really muddy on what you can do and what you can't in the middle. Anyway. Right, now that we've got the Old Amber, I probably should have... Why did I heal? I didn't do a battle. I was just mindlessly doing things. And some YouTubers forget to heal all the time, and I'm here forgetting I already healed and healing again. Just gonna deposit the Old Amber, because there is a max amount of items you can carry. I forget the exact number. But I know when I was haphazardly playing through this game, it kind of got annoying, so I just deposit anything I don't want to use. Or I don't need right now. Anyway, back to Route 2. There's a whole other section to this place that we couldn't see when we didn't have Cut or came through Diglett's Cave. That's not the line. Mew! Get to cutting! Alright. Now, heading down here, we got a house. Hello, little house. A fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like Cut. Yep, you can still use HM moves even if Pokemon faints. I'm looking for Clefairy. Want to trade one for Mr. Mime? This is the only way you can get Mr. Mime in the game. By doing this trade. And in yellow, it takes a Clefairy. Send to my old Clefairy. This trade requires an Abra. in red and blue. And a Jigglypuff in blue Japanese. Say hello to Mr. Mime! Mr. Mime is actually a pretty good Pokemon, but I don't really like using in-game traded Pokemon. Mostly because I can't name them myself. And here's Miles, the Mr. Mime. It is very specially tanky and decently fast. And it's at whatever level the Pokemon you traded it for, so you could technically get this Mr. Mime at like level 8. I think that's the lowest that the Clefairy's coming. Alright. Continuing forward, there's a few items you can get back here. Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through Rock Tunnel. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 10 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an HM05. So, have you caught at least 10 kinds of Pokemon? I already got the reward for catching 30. So, yeah, I've caught 10. I've caught 32, specifically. Here you go. Yeah. Flash lights up dark dungeons. You don't necessarily need this to progress through the game, but it makes your life a lot easier to get through Rock Tunnel when we get there. And oh, look at that. Now, originally, I was going to have this on Lightning, but then I looked at the actual stats of these moves in Gen 1 and realized that it's just better to increase Lightning's evasion with Double Team instead of decreasing accuracy, and Flash isn't a very accurate move in this game. It doesn't have 100, it has like 80 something. So, use Learn Flash. You now has Cut and Flash. And we're not done putting HMs on it yet. Going further down, you can get an HP up. Ooh, that's nice. I think I'm going to use that on Lightning again. Because I realized something with how I build my teams. I'm technically going to be using 2 wild cards. Ooh, a Moonstone! We can use that to evolve a Nidoran, Nidorino, or Jigglypuff. I'm going to cut this one. Yeah, essentially both Butterfree and Pikachu are fall in how I stat-wise classify wild cards, but I get both of them because Pikachu does evolve, I just can't evolve it in this game. So Pikachu is usually or Raichu, I should say, is usually a special sweeper. Now, with Cut, there's one thing we can get in Veridian City here. Cut this down, we can talk to this guy. Ah, I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream. What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM. TM42 contains Dream Eater, the most powerful psychic move in this game. The downside is that it can only be used on sleeping Pokemon. Now, I originally wanted to teach this to Butterfree, because Butterfree is our Pokemon that uses Sleep Powder, and it could do a decent amount of damage if it gets it off, but Butterfree can't learn it in Gen 1. It can learn it in subsequent generations, but Gen 1 is a no-go, which is very disappointing. We're going to deposit Miles. Going to withdraw Jigglypuff, so we can have a level 3 Wigglytuff. And I don't plan to use any other Pokemon that evolve with Moonstone, so I'm free to just spam these. Here you go, Jigglypuff. I guess I can show the evolution. I don't think I showed... No, I evolved Clefairy off-screen. Voila! Alright, now I'm gonna head back to Veridian City. Or Vermillion City, sorry, we are in Veridian. just head back through Diglett's cave. That's the fastest way to get back. See you then. Alright, here we are back in Vermillion City. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Gonna use our new HM slave to cut through this. And wait, am I fully healed up? I am. Not the right things. Switching Spike out front. And heading into this gym, which is the Vermillion City Gym, a pretty infamous gym. Yo, champ in the making, Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokémon. Birds and water Pokémon are at risk. Beware of paralysis, too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. You'll have to break a code to get to him. Yeah, this is a puzzle. This one is actually a legitimate puzzle to get through. First of all, let's fight these trainers so they don't get in our way. There's no place for kids. This is an electric gym. Every Pokemon is an electric type in here. So, bringing in yourself a nice little ground type can be beneficial. A lot of these Pokemon know the move Sonic Boom, though, so it might not be as easy a thing as you think it is. And this is probably one of the most drastically different gym leaders between Red and Blue and Yellow. Alright, beat him. There's this guy over here. And then there's one more up in the top right. Shouldn't take long. Spike can deal with all these pretty easily. Oh, yep, there's the classic whips. Rocker! Volt. Oh, that was probably an amp cord then, not a whip. There are a lot of Gen 1 sprites where they have whips. Oh, excuse me. Yep, see? Sonic Boom. Flat 20 damage. Doesn't matter what your stats are. And Voltorb is super fast, so even though Spike is super tanky, he's not gonna stand out. He's not gonna withstand too many of those. Oh god. Well, I see your strategy here is to slowly whittle down my Sandslash. Poo on you, my dude. Woo! And another Voltorb. How about another dig, huh? I was actually faster than you this time. That's weird. Well, I did just level up, so... What do I have for healing items? Because I need... I don't need... Well, yes, I kind of do. Full restore, a max potion, and a hyper potion. Ugh, I'm gonna have to waste a hyper potion on him. Oh well. I am going to switch out to Butters, because you're not going to be very helpful at all in the... Oh, I don't want to actually move you. He's not going to be very helpful in the actual the gym battle. Lieutenant was my strict CO. Yeah, this is back before Pokemon was basically rewriting countries into being different things, so... Headcanon, Lieutenant Surge is actually Unnovan, which is the American equivalent in the Pokemon world now. Alright, can I sleep powder you? Well, you're gonna screech me. It's not really gonna help you. Yeah, I got you sleep powdered. Alright, Confukin. Another strategy just popped in my head. Yeah, I just switched up my strategy. Boo on you, Voltorb. What do we got here? Magnemite? You're not as... much of an issue? Nope, you also know Sonic Boom. Poo on me. Two criticals, and you're still there. That special stat doing both attack and defense is no joke. Oh, look at that, Butterscrew level 26 too. Isn't that nice? Oh, you're very good. Alright. I'm actually going to take the time to go heal because I want both Butters and Spike ready to go, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back in the gym here. Now, the puzzle. You see all these trash cans? There are 2 switches you need to hit to be able to access the gym leader. The first one is randomly in one of these trash cans, and the second one will be in the trash can adjacent to it, either above, below, left, or right to it. If you get the first switch, but the wrong can on the second go, you have to start all over again. Nope, only trash in here. 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 Okay. Nope, only trash in here. Nope, only trash in here. And so on and so forth until you get the right one. Hey, there's a switch under the trash. Turn it on. Alright, so this was nope, only trash in here. And so was this one. Which means the second switch is either in this one or this one. I'm going to take a chance and say the top one. Nope, only trash in here. Hey, the electric locks were reset. Well, poopy. This can get annoying based on your luck. Oh, there's a switch in this one. I'm gonna take a guess on this one. Nope, only trash in here. Ah. So I guess I can take this time to go over Lieutenant Surge's red and blue team because it is vastly different. Lieutenant Surge will start his battle off in red and blue with a level 21 Voltorb that knows Tackle, Screech, and Sonic Boom. Its basic strategy is to spam Screech and maybe Sonic Boom anything that it can't take out. Did I check all these? What's this one? Nope. Okay. He then also has a level 18 Pikachu. Pikachu knows Thunder Shock, Growl, Thunder Wave, and Quick Attack. Thing is meant to chip you and try to paralyze you. And his last Pokemon is a level 24 Raichu with Thunder Shock, Growl, and Thunderbolt. It's just fast and meant to do a lot of damage. There's a switch in here, which means, based on my experience... What? Ah. Yeah. And that's his... Anyway, that's Lieutenant Surge's team in red and blue. His team in yellow, however, is vastly different, and we'll see when we do that. Okay. Come on. Oh, there's a switch in this one. I'm banking it on this one. Dang it. Ah. Wow. All of these were wrong, which means this has a switch in it, and one of these other two, to my down and right, is the right one. I'll cut to when I get this stupid thing. I can usually do this instantly. Like, right away. Boom. Right there. Oh. It's back to here. That didn't take long. Please. Yes, there's a second switch. I didn't need to cut it all. There. Now, his team in this game has changed to only a singular Pokemon to better represent the anime. I am going to start this battle off with Butters out front. 10 Hut, welcome to Vermillion Gym. Will you look at that, a pint-sized challenger. Haha, you got big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny... You did not want to say the word nerves, dude. I know exactly what you're going on. Puny power. A Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. He has a singular Pokemon. Raichu, level 20 frickin' 8. With the moves Thunderbolt, Mega Punch, Mega Kick, and Growl. Mega Punch and Mega Kick are hard, have low accuracy, so they're kinda might not hit all that often. Growl will bring down your physical attack, and Thunderbolt is a very powerful electric move. This thing is meant to absolutely destroy you. I am gonna try to put out a poison powder to slowly whittle Raichu down. Yep, Butters isn't surviving that. Yep, you served your purpose there though, Butters. And, while Spike can easily take this out, I've done it in the last one, I want to give Lightning a fighting chance against this. This is how the anime went, so I want Lightning to have his or her time too. I'm gonna throw up a... Ooh! Okay. Gonna say I'm gonna throw up a double team. And then go for my Mega Punch. Oh, Lieutenant Surge also has an X speed. He'll use it on all... He has one to use on all his Pokemon, and he has a 25% chance of using it. I'm gonna sit here and Mega Punch the crap out of... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Lightning, I was spanking on ya! Ah, oh well. Spike can easily take care of the Raichu. Yeah, Mega Kick missed. And Diggy Diggy takes out the Raichu. The Dig could probably take it out in one bite. Raichu isn't very tanky. I just wanted to see if I could get Lightning to beat it. I didn't expect that Mega Punch to hit right away. Whoa! You're the real deal, kid! Fine, take this Thunder Badge. The Thunder Badge cranks your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. See, TM24, that contains the move Thunderbolt. One of the best electric-type moves. However, we're not going to teach it to Lightning, because Lightning's actually going to naturally learn Thunderbolt next turn. It doesn't... In Red and Blue, Pikachu actually doesn't naturally learn Thunderbolt. It only learns Thunder at a later thing, so... They changed it so that Pikachu can learn Thunderbolt. Okay. And with all that done... I'm going to go heal up. Because that was a lot. Or it has been a lot for this episode. Oh, the Pokemon Center, you Pokemon back, perfect health, yeah! In the next episode, we're going to head back up to Cerulean, because now that we have Cut, we can go over to the right and continue on the path there. And that's actually how we get to the next areas of the game. So, make sure to subscribe, stay updated on... tongue-tied. Make sure to stay updated on... Make sure to subscribe to stay updated on my uploads. Like and comment if you so please. Check out my other stuff if you enjoy this, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.